if A bar is equals to I plus 2j plus 4k. B bar is equals to 2I plus 3j plus 5k. Find A bar dot B bar. This is the question. Now here you can see clearly two vectors are given. Two vectors are given. So we have to find A dot B, that is A bar dot B bar. So how to multiply this? It is a simple process is there. So that is A bar dot B bar is equals to, say students, first you have to write this part, that is I plus 2j plus 4k. Students, I'm showing you the method, but exam, you need not to write all the steps, directly you can multiply. Okay, so this is what 2I plus 3j plus 5k. Now, what is the coefficient of I here? The coefficient of I is 1. And here the coefficient of I here, it is 2. So therefore, here it is 1 and here it is 2. I'll write 1 into 2. Then plus, always plus. Then this is what 2. Coefficient of j is 2. Here the coefficient of j is 3. So what I do? 2 into 3. Next, the coefficient of k is 4 and the coefficient of k here it is 5. That means plus, always plus 4 into 5. Now students, what we can do here is just multiplication and just addition. That is 2 plus 6 plus 20, that gives us 28. That means here only you are going to get a number. Scalar product means you are going to get a number without any direction. That 28 I am getting. That's why we call this type of product as a scalar product. I hope it is clear. Now next, second, if P, vector P is equals to I, that is I'll write 2I minus j plus 4k, and Q is equal to I plus 7j plus 8k. Now in this situation, we have to find P bar dot Q bar. That means the dot product of two vectors again. It's not necessary that always we should take A and B as a representation of the vectors. You can take like P and Q also. So here, if I want to multiply this as a dot product, now I'm doing directly, or you can write the step and you can do it. Now, what is the coefficient of I here? It is 2. And the coefficient of I here, it is 1. Nothing is there means it is 1. So therefore, it is what? 2 into 1. 2 into 1. Next, what is the coefficient of j? It is always you have to write plus, I said. Now, what is the coefficient of j here? It is minus 1. That minus 1 I will write here. Then coefficient of j here, it is plus 7. So therefore, I will write plus 7. Then again plus. What is the coefficient of k here? It is 4. Coefficient of k is here, it is 8. So it is 4 into 8. Now, 2 into 1, that is 2. This is minus 7 because plus into minus, minus, plus 4 8s are, this is 32. 4 8s are 32. Now you add this to 32 plus 2, it is 34 minus 7. So it is 27. I hope you have understood the concept, how to multiply the two vectors as a scalar product. Now students, we move to the next problem. The next problem is there on the board. Just see. You can see the next question. What is the next question? A force is there. Try to understand. If a force is there, that is F is equals to 5I plus 3J plus 4K. And this makes a displacement. How much displacement is there? That also given, that is 6I minus 5K. We have to find the work done by this force. That is work done by the force is how much. So let us see first what is F. This is F bar is equals to 5I plus 3J plus 4K. Try to understand. Next, the very important thing here is S. What is S? Displacement. This displacement, if you are looking, that is 6I minus 5K. So here you have to be careful. This is 6I and here it is minus 5k. Then where is this j? Where is this j? J here 0. Here j is 0 because j is not given. That means the component of j is 0. So here what I do here, it is plus 0 j. For your understanding I am writing. If you are perfect, no need to write this also. Okay, directly you can multiply. Now students, the work done, we have to calculate the work done, and this work done I have given as an example here, that is force into displacement is the work done. Force into displacement, that is F dot S. Here we need to calculate the dot product. Dot product, how to find? We have seen A dot B. Here they have not given A dot B. They want to test you. They want to have the test with you. That is how much you have understood by the concept of the dot product and whether you can apply this as a practical or not. So yes, we know that the work done is the dot product of force and displacement. So here we can write F dot S. So F dot S, what is F here? You know, this is F and this is S. So I'll write the same thing, 5i plus 3j plus 4k. Dot, what is S here? That is 6i minus, that is plus 0j. If you take minus also, it makes no difference because that is 0. Now students, just you have to multiply the coefficients. I coefficient is 5, I coefficient here it is 6, so it is 5 into 6 plus j coefficient here it is 3, here it is 0, so 3 into 0, always plus. Then 4 coefficient of k, it is 4 and here it is minus 5, so it is just 60, 5 6 30, it is 30 and this is 0 and it is how much? 4 5s are 20, so this is minus 20, so the result here it is 10 units. Here you need not to go for how like work is there. We can write joules, we can write ergs. No, you don't write anything because the units of force and the units of displacements are not mentioned in the question, so we don't write anything, just we leave the answer here itself. I hope the question is clear. Slides. Okay, now the next question what we are doing is based on the concept of finding the angles between the two vectors. So let us see what is this. If suppose if vector A is, see this is vector A and this is 2i plus j, 2i plus j minus k, and vector B is I minus k. This is k, not j, this is k. I minus k, find the angle between A bar and B bar, that is vector A and vector B. We are finding the angle between these two. So how to find the angle? I have given you, that is A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. Now from this, if I write cos theta is equals to, I have to take this in the denominator. This is A dot B is equals to AB cos theta. So what is this cos theta? Cos theta, I can take this AB in the denominator of A dot B. So therefore, A bar dot B bar by AB. What is this A bar dot B bar? It's a multiplication. I can say the scalar product. So we do that only. The scalar product of 2i plus j minus k dot, what is this B? B is what? I minus k. Here I am writing directly I minus k. The coefficient of j, that is 0. Coefficient of j is 0. You have to be very careful. Divided by, this is A and B. What are A and B? I said you, I clearly defined A and B when I was saying about the scalar product. So A and B are the magnitudes of A as well as B. That is A, B are the magnitudes of vector A bar and vector B bar. And you know how to calculate the magnitudes. So let us see. What is this? This is 2. You take this square, 2 square, plus this is 1. Nothing is there, means here it is 1. That is 1 square, plus here it is minus k, means minus 1 is there. So here I will take here minus 1 whole square. Try to understand once more time. The coefficient of I here it is 2. So we write 2 square. The coefficient of j here, it is 1, so we write 1 square. The coefficient of k is -1, that's why I'm writing -1 whole square. And in between, always you have to take it as plus. That is the formula or rule what we have to follow. Next, for this, the magnitude of b I'm calculating. Magnitude of b I'm calculating. What is here? That is coefficient of I here, it is 1. That is 1 square. What is the coefficient of j? Nothing. So therefore, I'll write it is 0 square. What is the coefficient of k? It is -1. So therefore, formula plus, and this is -1 whole square. Now just multiplication and we can get the answer. The process is over. Now 2 into here, nothing is there, means 1. 2 into 1. 2 into 1 plus j. It is 1 and here it is j 0 plus. What is here? It is -1 and here it is also -1. Pay attention. The coefficient of k here, it is -1. The coefficient of k here also it is -1. So -1 into -1 divided by, this is what? 2 square. So how much it is? This is 4 plus this is 1 and -1 square, that is +1. And what is this? 1 square, it is 1. 1 square, it is 1. Now let us simplify 1 into 0, it is 0. So it is 2 into 1, 2. And here we are getting what? This is also what? Minus into minus plus. So it is 2 plus 1. So cos theta, that is equals to 2 plus 1 divided by, this is what we can say, √6, and this is √2. This is √6 and √2. √6 and this is √2. Now this is 3. This √6 we can write it as √3 into √2. See, try to understand. This 6 I'm writing it as 3 into 2, that is √3 into √2. Already we have this √2. Now this 3 can be written as √3 into √3, just simplification. 3 I'm writing it as √3 into √3, and in the denominator this is √3, and this √2 into √2, that gives us 2. So what you have understood from this step, if you want to write 3 as, we can write √3 into √3. In the same way, here it is √2 into √2, I'm writing it is 2. Now this √3 and √3 get cancelled. What is left out? √3 by 2. So when this √3 by 2 comes in cos theta, that is cos 30 degrees, and we write this as theta as 30 degrees. That means the angle between the two vectors, what the vectors they have mentioned, that is, this is the vector A and vector B, it is angle is exactly 30 degrees. I hope you have understood the question.